we have completed our 3 Upanishads. So today we are going to start with our 4th one. So it's Trishikhi Brahman Upanishad. So let's start with our 4th Upanishad. So this Upanishad is associated with the Shukla Yajurved, and this Upanishad's name, or this Upanishad got its name from the Trishikhi Brahmana Upanishad. And in this Upanishad, there is a conversation or a dialogue between Trishikhi Brahman and Lord Aditya, right? And in this Upanishad, for attainment Brahma, here 8 limbs of yoga, means Ashtanga Yoga, is discussed. So, very important thing, 10 yam and 10 niyams, right? 10 yama and 10 niyams. Okay, are discussed here. It can be asked that in which Upanishad 10 niyama and 10 niyams are explained or discussed. Fine. So, in this Upanishad, Trishikhi Brahman Upanishad, 18 marm sthan, 18 marm places means essence places in our body, like acupressure, acupuncture. So there are 18 marm, means points, right? So these are also mentioned here. So this is also very important, that in which Upanishad 18 marm points or 18 that sensory points are discussed. So here it is a mantra. Trishikhi Brahman Aditya Lokam Jagam Tam Gat Gat Gatva Uvach Bhagwan Kim Deha Kim Prana Kim Karanam Kim Atma. So the explanation of this mantra is, once a Brahman named Trishikhi reached the Aditya word, means Aditya Lok, and spoke to Lord Aditya. O Lord, this body, what is it? What is prana? What is the reason? And what is this soul? Right? So then in the reply of this, then Lord Aditya said or spoke, Sahawach sarvamidam shiv ev vijanihi kintu nityah shuddho niranjano vibhurdhava anandah शिव एक स्वेन भासेद्वम सर्वम दृष्टा तप्ताय पिंड अवदेकम भिन्न अवदव भासते तद्भास्कम किम इत च उदच्यते सच शब्द वाच्यम विद विद्या शलभम ब्रह्म. So what he replied here? So he replied, hey Brahman, means that Trishikhi Brahman, everything here it is Shiv, everything, right? That is constant, pure, Niranjan, Vibhu, unique, blissful. Shiva, after saying all from the same divine word, illuminates one in many forms like a burning body, right? If it be asked who is he who enlightened all, so it will be said that the denominator means who resides in the patalok or something of the word sat, and the word that is shabal brahm. Shabal brahm means the original brahm, right? So we can say that who has enlightened all this. So sat means the truth, right? Here it should be sat. Note this denominator, it is the translation of that sat they have done. So it will be Sat. Sat word of this ignorance. Okay. So then the Vidya means this ignorance, right? And Shabha Brahmayani means Brahm. So this is the Brahm or this Sat who enlightened all this. So here is a question they have asked that the Trishikha Brahman Upanishad contains the correct sequence of sequence of the questions. So the questions are, I will read in Hindi also. कारण क्या है, अखिल जगत क्या है, आत्मा क्या है, प्राण क्या है, शरीर क्या है. So first, what is the question? First was the what is body, right? Then it was what is prana, then what is soul. Oh, sorry, what is what is body, what is prana, then what is reason, right? Then what is soul, then what is the universe. Uh, Here it was the hmm, हाँ. Kim deha means what is the body, kim prana, what is the that prana, kim karanam, what is the reason, and kim atma, what is the soul, and then what is the universe, right? So it is the sequence from here. Then order of the creation of this world, right? That how it is. It is also very important. ब्रह्मणो अव्यक्तम अव्यक्तम अनाहतम महतो अहंकारः अहंकारः अथ पंच तन्मात्राणि पंच तन्मात्राएं पंच तन्मात्रेभ्य पंच महाभूतानि पंच महाभूतेभ्य अखिलम जगत. ब्रह्म से अव्यक्त, अव्यक्त से महत, महत से अहंकार, अहंकार से पंच तन्मात्रा, पंच तन्मात्राओं से पंच महाभूत, एंड पंच महाभूतों से ये जगत पूरे विश्व का प्राण. सो मीन्स unmanifest from Brahm and greater means better if you learn it in the mantra form only, because in English translation it is very ridiculous translation what it does, right? So but I will tell you, unmanifest from the Brahm, right? Mahat, that comes from the unmanifest, and then ahankar, that ego, comes from the Mahat. Then from this ego, five tanmatras, and from these five tanmatras, five elements, and from those five elements, this world. This is the order of the establishment of this world, this sansara. So then yam and niyama, uh, and how this Ashtanga Yoga means 8 limbs of yoga. So all this is in the flow. So the first question is, what is that universe? So this universe came from the five elements, right? And then it is distributed or divided in further parts. Then the next question is how the divisions of the same body are caused by the disturbance of bhuta, means that panchabhuta. So separately all the uh, five elements are divided, right? In the form of their place, their differences, their cases, their devatas, their sheets. So on the basis of these, they are divided. So now the five elements are distinguished and their orders. First of all, five skies are there, means Akash ke five types. Then Vayu means air. Then Agni means fire. Jal means water. Prithvi means earth. Right. So there are the, and there five parts also. What are the five skies? So first is Antakaran, that is your inner self. Man, intellect, mind, chit, ego, ahankar, right? Antakaran means your inner self. Then man means mind. Buddhi means intelligence. Chit, again that. But man and mind are here. They have written in English same, but man and chit are different. Then ahankar means ego. Then five parts of Vayu means there are five pranas. UPSA, Udan, Pran, Suman, Apan, and Vyan. Right? So then fire. So Shrot, Tvacha, Chakshu, Jiva, Gyanendriya means five Gyanendriyas. Then water element. So Shabd, Sparsh, Roop, Ras, Gandh means Shabd means the source. Sparsh, for Sparsh it is skin. Roop, your right. Ras, tongue से करोगे है ना. Then Gandh, nose से. Right. Then five parts of earth. ठीक है. So अर्थ से your speech, right? Hands, feet. Guda means your that anal part. Upast means five sensories, karmendriyas, right? Then five great beings and their functions. These were the five elements and their differences. है ना? Here it is five elements and their work. That what are for what purpose they are here. So first is Akash, the sky. So it is for knowledge, resolve, forms, surely, research, and pride. And these are the functions and the inner self. Then Vayu means air. So first is balance बना के रखना संतुलन. Next is udharv gati means upward movement. Grahan karna means to receive. Shravan means to listen. Uchhavas means inhale and exhale. Right. These are the work of this Vayu air element. Right. Then fire. So for fire it is Shabd means word. Sparsh, touch, roop, form, ras, that is for taste, and then what it is next? Gandh means nose. These are the works of this fire element, and these are the subjects to the Gyanindriya, sensory, है ना? Senses के ये subject है, and these are depend on the water element. Then, sorry, fire element. Right. Then Prithvi. So for Prithvi, it is Bolna means speaking, Dan, charity, Gamana, Gaman, communicating, Visarjan, immersion, Anand, blissful. These are the tasks of earth element, and these are the subjects to the senses of actions. Because बोलना हम कहाँ से बोलेंगे? मुंह से. दान कहाँ से करेंगे? हैंड से. चैरिटी वी कैन डू विद अवर हैंड्स, है ना? एंड आना जाना commuting with body, right? So likewise that you can connect, है ना? So the important mantra here, it is 19th mantra. So that is Murdha, हाँ, Murdha Ardha Atmanah Prana. Wait, it is very small. Wait. मुध, हाँ, यही ना. मुध मूर्धन अध्यात्मनः प्राणन योगाभ्यासम स्थित आश्चरण योगात् संजायते ज्ञानम ज्ञानाद् योगः प्रवर्तते. So what does it mean? It means that the seeker engages in the practice of yoga by placing his prana yoga abhyasam, his prana, the prana tattva, in the head position, means at murdha sthana. Through yoga comes knowledge, right? Yoga sanjayate jnanam. So through yoga comes knowledge, and through jnanad yoga pravartate, and through knowledge comes yoga, right? Yoga comes from knowledge, and knowledge comes from yoga. So in Trishikha Brahman Upanishad, there are two ways of the two paths of yoga are mentioned. One is Shikha Jnanmayi Vritti Armad Yasht Ang Sadhane Jnana Yoga Karma Yoga Iti Yoga Dvavidha Matah. Means which are two yoga paths of yoga they have told. Jnana Yoga, this is, and Karma Yoga. Right? So one is Jnana Yoga and second is Karma Yoga. Right? Jnana Yoga and Karma Yoga. Literally we call it Gyan. Otherwise it is, originally it is Jnana. So Kriya Yogam Thedanim Shranu Brahman Satam Avyakulasya Chitasya Bandhanam Vishay Kavachita. So means now Lord Aditya is saying, O Brahman, now Kriya Yoga. Now let's discuss about Kriya Yoga. A seeker whose mind is devoid of anxiety, means whose जिसका चित्त व्याकुलता से विहीन है ना, that subject means विषय, he never falls into the bondage of pleasures, right? So now further they have first discussed about the karma yoga. What is karma yoga? So here is mantra: karma kartavyam ityev vihit एश्वेव कर्मसु बंधनम मनसोद नित्यम कर्म योग स उच्यते यतु चितस्य सततमर्थे श्रेयसी बंधनम. So what does it mean? It means the bondage of the mind is always karma yoga. ठीक है? That is said to be the bondage of mind to the constant object of the good. The prescribed actions, right? जो बताए गए हैं prescribed actions in the scriptures. It is to keep the mind constantly engaged in karma yoga. So that constant bondage of mind is called karma yoga. That seeker, he keeps the mind constantly bound in good purpose, right? So what is the ज्ञान योग now? कर्म योग क्या है कि जो शास्त्रों के according to the text or the scriptures which are explained as the good deeds, if we constantly our mind is engaged in those actions, so that is the karma yoga, right? Means good kind of deeds if we are doing, and that is in our mind every time, that is the karma yoga. Now what is the jnana yoga? So jnana yoga sa vigyah sarva siddhkar shivah यस्य अक्त लक्षणे योग है द्विविधे अपव्ययम मनः. So the mind being totally engaged in spiritual upliftment is called Gyan Yoga. That Gyan Yoga should be considered as the auspicious one who perfects all. So thus who consumes yoga with these both characteristics, right? So what kind of results that person will get? स याति परमं श्रेयो मोक्ष लक्षणम अंजसा देहे इंद्रशु वैराग्यम यम इत्य उच्यते बुद्धे. So what does it mean? He quickly attains the supreme credit of salvation. उसको मोक्ष जल्दी मिलता है. The feeling of renunciation of the body and senses in all ways called yama. Right? This is what the scholar says. मतलब ऐसा विद्वान कहते हैं. So now the what are the results of Gyan Yoga and Karma Yoga together? Gyan Yoga brings superior and welfare perfections, right? And he quickly attains the supreme credit of salvation. Now for the Ashtanga Yoga is discussed. So first is Yam, right? Dehendreshu Vairagyam Yam iti uchyate buddhaye. So means only to the spirit of detachment from all forms of body and senses is called Yamaha. Next is Niyama. Anuraktihi pare tatve santatam niyama samritah. Means constant attachment to the divine element. Keeping is the Niyam. Then Asana. Sarva vastu अनुदासीन भावम आसनम उत्तमम means सभी वस्तुओं means the best asan of being, so indifference to all things is the best pose or the best asana. Pranayam jagat sarvam idam mithya pratitihi pran sayamah means understanding the false form of this word is called the pranayam. ठीक है. प्रत्याहार चित अस्या अंतर्मुखी भाव प्रत्याहारस्तु सत्वम means introspection. Introvert feeling of the mind is called pratyahara, to retract from all other outside things. Then dharana चितस्य निश्चि भावो धारणा धारणम बिंदु means mind, assumption of a still state of mind is perception, right? Then meditation ध्यान सोहम चिन्ह मात्र में वेति चिंतनम ध्यानम उच्यते means I am the symbolic form, and this kind of thinking is only the meditation when you know the truth of this entire brahman. Then samadhi dhyanasya vismritihi सम्यक सम्यकम समाधि अर्भिध्यते means ध्यान का पूर्ण रूप से विस्मरण ही समाधि है means complete forgetfulness of meditation. When you sit in meditation and you forget that you are in meditation and it goes for a long duration, then it is samadhi. Yam, niyam, asan, pranayam, pratyahar, dharana, dhyan, samadhi. These are the 8 limbs of Ashtanga Yoga. 10 yam, 10 niyam. Right? So let's check. What are 10 yams? Dehe indreshu vairagyam yam iti uchyate buddhe. Okay. So what are the 10 yams now? Let's discuss. So English file I will correct if wherever it is. One is ahimsa, non-violence, satya, truth, astay, brahmacharya, celibacy, daya, mercy, ajarv means we can say simplicity, shama, forgiveness, dhriti, patience, mitahara, and shoch. Thus niyam, tapaha, penance, santosh, satisfaction, astik bhav, sense of belief, dan, charity, aradhana hare means to remember God. Vedant Shravan means to listen Vedant. Mati Jap Vrat. Okay. These are the 10 niyamas. According to Trishikhi Brahman Upnishad, there is complete detachment from the body and senses. What it is called? Detachment from body and senses. So that is यम, नियम, धारणा और कुछ भी नहीं. So now you will be able to answer this question कि अगर हम शरीर को इंद्रियों से पूरी तरह हटा लेते हैं then what it is, right? It is यम, नियम और धारणा or none of the above. So now the asanas. So here 17 asanas are mentioned. Swastikasan, Gomukhasan, Veerasan, योगासन, पद्मासन, बद्ध पद्मासन, कुकुटासन, उत्तान कुर्मान, धनुरासन, सिंहासन, भद्रासन, मुक्तासन, मयूरासन, मत्स्येंद्रासन, सिद्धासन, पश्चिमोत्तानासन, and sukhasan. Right? These are the 17 asanas here. And Padmasan, it is said that that Padmasan destroys all the diseases, and it also eliminates the toxins. And all the result of all the asanas, if we do all, so the person or the seeker who is perfect in all the asanas, so then that person is subdued the three lokas, as it were, right? वो तीनों लोगों को अपने वश में कर लेता है. So now the pranayams. So a person who understand that the false nature of this word is, that is known as pranayam. So it is said that after practicing nadi shodhan, one should practice pranayams and measure the body here with your fingers. And that is for everyone, it is 96 fingers, right? So here they have explained the place of fire. So मानव शरीर में अग्नि का स्थान कहाँ होता है? In human body, where is the place of fire? In the middle of the body is a triangle with the glow of one gold. That is, we can consider it as a navel. So wait. चार पैर वाली ये है अग्नि का स्थान. So this fireplace is in the four-legged. This is a chakor, means rectangle type, you can say. And in birds it is round, and in reptiles or sarpajati snake species it is six angle. And fireplace in Svedaj it is octagonal. And now they have discussed the Kandhasthan, that where is the Kandhasthan. So they have told that in human body, ठीक है, where is our Agnishthan? Agnishthan means the naval place, right? So the from here, if we keep our finger, one finger here and from here, 9 fingers apart, and or we can say the 9 fingers far. So there is Kandh place, and वह Kandh, and that Kandh place is 4 fingers in length and 4 fingers in breadth, right? And in birds and mammals, this Kandh place is in the shape of oval, and this Kandh is a chakra of 12 points, and in this chakra or these 12 points there are devtas like Vishnu and other devtas are located, right? And here during the pranayam, nadis are also discussed. So let's see which nadis are discussed here. Shushmana, Vaishwani, Brahmanadi, Ida, Pingala, Gandhari, Hastajiva, Pusha, Yashaswini, Alambusa, Kaushiki. These are which we discussed earlier also. Okay. So where is the place? So Kand ke beech, Shushmana everyone knows, right? Vaishmani, Brahmani is best over for the salvation or the mukti. And then Ida, it is the left nostril. Pingala, right. Gandhari, left eye. Hastajiva, right eye. Pusha, From the anal to your right ear, Yashaswini, left ear, Alambusa, uh, from the your spine to the from spine to the end of your genitals, Kaushiki, from the kand down to the toe, right? Then these are the 10 nadis, right? And from here 72,000 other pulses are also there. And then 10 pranas are mentioned here. 5 are the mukhya prans, main pranas, prana, pan, saman, udan, vayan, right? Where is the place of pran? That is your throat, your mouth, middle part of the mouth, nose, heart, navel circle, toe, right? And what does it does? So collect it collect and then separate the juices in the stomach, right? Apan vayu, it is in your anal, penis, thigh, knees, means it is responsible for the excretion. Saman vayu, it is in the all part of your body, so it mm, gives the nutrition to your body. Udan, it is in the all your limbs and all the joints, so it makes the air uh, movable in throughout your body and upside. Vyan, it is the source, your ears, है ना? Jangha, your thighs, waist, ankles, heel, shoulder, and in throat. And प्राणापान वायु की चेष्टा व्यान के योग से ही संपन्न. व्यान is means it is in the whole body. ठीक है. And now next is uh, 5 upapranas, means sub pranas are also discussed here. And now what they have told about the asan, that what kind of what the posture should be like. So it should be darb kush, or you can say it a seat of like a black deer. It should be like that. Then four methods of pranayama are explained here. ठीक है. रेचक means हाँ, रेचक, पूरक, कुंभक, inhale, exhale and retention. Then during pranayam your teeth should not be touched with uh, upper and lower teeth, and touch your tongue with your palate. Hmm. First exhale through your right nostril. ठीक है. Then पूरक करना है, inhale. ठीक है. Then कुंभक retain करना है. Then रेचक exhale. ठीक है. Left nostril inhale. ठीक है. Then retain it. Then here is 16 matra, 64 matra. This is the ratio, right? You can do it in the 2-2 form, 4-4-4 also, like that. So this is according to the text here. 16 matra inhale, 64 matra you have to retain, and then 32 matra you have to exhale. So like this you have to practice again and again. And then if we continue practice it, then uh, these all the nerves or the pulses are started to get pure. When we have to practice pranayama 4 times, morning, means early morning, then madhyana, afternoon, evening, and then ardhratri means midnight. And slowly or gradually, we need to take it up to the 80 matras. 80 matras means 80 times, right? हमें वहां तक लेके जाना है इसको. एकः मात्रम कुर्वाण सर्व पापय परम उच्यते. So it is said that कि if we do one matra or one time, so then all kind of sins are damaged, relieved. So if we practice it for regular 3 years, then the yogi becomes Siddhi Yogi, right? And that person achieves longevity by defeating premature death. There are the three states of we achieve during the pranayama. One is adham, I mean starting beginner, then mediocre state, and then the higher level state, excellent state. Adham, madhyam, and uttam. So in the starting state, we start to sweat. Then in the medium state, vibration, and the excellent state, your body starts to lift upside. So all kind of disease which are caused due to the imbalance of air or the vata dosh, they are eliminated. And if we practice it for 6 months, then all kind of epidemic means महारोगों से भी मुक्ति मिलती है. So then the Lord Aditya said कि the perception of the mind begins to produce the perception of life force, and prana dharana is essential to stabilize the mind. The crux is here, wahi that we always used to say that chale vatam chale chitam nischale ni. When you control your pranavayu, then your mind is stabilized. So now the pratyahara, retraction, right? So the introverted feeling of the mind is called pratyahara. Also it is it has been stated that the consciousness of the divine body has 18 मर्म पॉइंट्स, एंड उन मर्म से चेतना को एक स्थल से दूसरे स्थल की ओर खींचना ही. We have 18 points, so 18 sensory points, right? So what are these 18 points? Toe of the foot, ankles, middle of the thigh, middle part of the thigh, root of the anus, heart, body middle, the navel, throat, elbow, palatal root, olfactory means that origin nose, ठीक है, तालु मूल जिसे बोलते हैं, या घ्राण मूल नासिका. Then eyes, middle of the eyebrows, forehead, root of the head, and knee origin, and the karmul means origin of the hand. These are the 18 points, marvasthana. Then the dharana. So the state of holding the stillness of the mind is called dharana, and stabilizing the mind by yama, that is also dharana. So by meditating, man succeeds in crossing the ocean of word means bhavsagar par hona. And the five perception is discussed. Let's see these five. These are the five dharanas. Okay, the part of the feet to the knees, from the knees to waist, in the middle of the waist region of the body, from the navel to the nostrils, from the nostrils to the brahmarandha. Right? These are the five parts. So here, in the first, the part from the feet to knees, uh, it is the uh, part of earth element, right? Yellow colored, and charcoal means four angles, we can say. Okay. Jal, next is knee to waist, that is the part of water element. its size or shape is half moon. Color is white, and for this we have to do this dharana for the 4 hours, and first one we should do for 2 hours. Then the third one is waist to middle of the waist region of the body. So the place is fire, size like flames of fires, shape, sorry, color sindoor jaisa means red, है ना? And 6 hours we should practice it. Fourth one is navel to nostril, so the place of the air, and the shape is similar to the altar, ठीक है, वेदी के जैसा. Color smoke like, and practice should be for 8 hours. Last one is nostril to brahmarandra, so that is location of akash tattva, and the color is blue. So for the exam purpose, they have told here कि by taking the seeker breath into the sky, means akash kshetra, ठीक है, in the part with the earth field, earth bhag, we should uh, remind or recall uh, Anirudh Hari with four-armed crown. This enables the yogi to retain liberation. कि हमें चतुर्भुज जो युक्त अनिरुद्ध हरि है उनका जो परम ब्रह्म है उनका ध्यान करना चाहिए, ठीक है. वी शुड keep in our mind that, and that enables the yogi to attain liberation. So what they have said कि in the water part means जल वाले भाग में we should meditate on Narayan. In the fire part we should meditate on Pradyuman. In the Vayu or air place we should meditate on Sankarshan. And in the part of sky we should meditate on Vasudev. ठीक है, these are also important. So the element अर्थ वाले पार्ट पे हमें किसको करना है? अनिरुद्ध हरि विद फोर आर्म्ड क्राउन, वाटर नारायणा, फायर प्रद्युमन, एयर संकर्षण, एंड स्काई सुप्रीम बीइंग वासुदेव. ठीक है. And the yogi who does it continuously, that realizes God, right? And by the meditation of Vasudeva, all the sins of birth are destroyed. 7 births are destroyed. जो 7 जन्मों के पाप होंगे. So now the next is they have explained the states. There are avasthaएं. So the state is Jagrat Avastha, that is the walking state, waking state. Next is Swapan, that is the dream. That is Sushupta, that is the dormant state. Then Turya Avastha, and then Turya Teeth, right? So waking state from the umbilical cord to the heart region. Dream, throat. Dormant, it is situated in the palate, middle of the palate. Turya Avastha, that is in the center of the eyebrows. And Turya Teeth, that is the field of, is situated in the Brahma hole, Brahmarandra जिसे बोलते हैं, ठीक है. Then the dhyan, we have to meditate on I am a symbolic form, and this kind of contemplation is known as meditation, right? Then the samadhi, and when you are sitting in dhyana and you forget this complete forgetfulness of meditation is known as samadhi. So how the meeting of this jivatma and paramatma, means that God and the soul. So samadhi is the attainment of the state of when we came to know that I am that Brahm, and to reach at this state is known as samadhi. In this state of samadhi, all instincts are destroyed, and that yogi attains God. And then in this mortal world, that yogi doesn't come again. He attains Kaivalya, right? So here our this Trishikha Brahman Upanishad is completed. So in this Upanishad, the main things which we came to know that from which Veda it is associated, right? Then Yam Niyam, 8 limbs, 8 limbs, right? And important is 18 maram points, right? That, I know. And what else? This is from the where the order of the creation of world. It was very important. Then what else is Yam, all these 18 mark points, right? Then pranvayus, that is inside the pranayam. That all are important, right? So our fourth Upanishad is also completed, and in our next class we will complete our fifth one, Yog Tattva Upanishad, and I think sixth also we can do with this. So we will complete it in our next lecture. Yes. So I think only. Huh. So we will do our this next Upanishad in our next class.